Hello everyone, and you're watching Bitcoin Bubble news channel. This is the banana zone to show how important it is. This is what I wrote on Twitter. Global M2 10-week lead over Bitcoin needs something better. I have something better to offer you. On top of Bitcoin, I can give you the GMI total liquidity, which is the liquidity in both the private and public sectors. This is where the banana zone is, it says. The only thing that comes to mind is that the banana zone is where I see it everywhere I look. Bitcoin trends years with elections, October and up. These moves are big. Everything I see screams banana zone. The cryptocurrency market has been going through weeks of intense chaos with only short and scattered moments of calm. Now it's finally starting to show signs of recovery, and experts are sure this is the big moment we've all been waiting for. After the Federal Reserve cut interest rates on Wednesday, things got even more exciting when the SEC finally gave the go-ahead for Bitcoin options to be listed and traded. Senior Bloomberg ETF analyst Eric Balchuanas wrote on social media on Friday that the US Securities and Exchange Commission has sped up the process of letting options be listed and traded on BlackRock's EBIT. Eric's post says that soon other spot Bitcoin ETF issuers will also be accepted. This is great news for both Bitcoin and crypto because it will bring in more liquidity and big traditional investors. Michael Saylor, executive chairman of MicroStrategy and a big Bitcoin fan, was one of the first people to talk about how important the SEC's approval was. In his words, the license will make it much easier for businesses to start using Bitcoin. A few hours before that post, Saylor had sent out another post with some exciting news. The executive with a lot of money mentioned a news story from Unchained Crypto that said there are strong rumors that BNY Mellon will be the first bank to get an exemption from SAB 121, the accounting rule that doesn't let banks hold Bitcoin. Saylor's post says that soon, at least one big bank will be able to store Bitcoin for their rich clients. There are a lot of exciting things going on, and central banks are about to start what many experts think will be the biggest exercise in printing money ever. Raoul Pal, CEO of Real Vision and a famous macro analyst, says that Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies are now ready to take off in a big way. Pal says that the much anticipated start of the banana zone could be coming up in just a few days. In a new video on his Raoul Pal the Journeyman YouTube account, Pal shows a number of important charts that show global liquidity will rise in the next 10 weeks, followed by a huge jump in the prices of cryptocurrencies. Here are some clips from Pal's video, which is another important Banana Zone masterclass. Please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on post alerts to get more videos like this. For the channel's growth, everything you do is very helpful for the YouTube system. Thanks, and have fun with the movie. My Banana Zone t-shirt is on right now because I think it's going to come. I believe it will be here soon. I said before, well, I don't know, maybe it's next month, maybe it's the month after, maybe it's this week. I say no, Julian, and I work for the most well-known study service, Global Macro Investor. Check it out at globe.com if you haven't already. That's where we do our work. That's where the real work gets done. We may be the only ones in the world who do more broad crypto work than we do. Also, I believe our broad work is the best in the world, and we worked on this for a very long time. I know it sounds arrogant, but I really believe that this banana zone will happen almost right away 80% of the time. In 2 weeks, give it 2 weeks. That's why I wore my banana zone t-shirt and stuck my neck out, hoping not to curse the thing. But as I said, all of our hopes and dreams are in this Real Vision business, including mine. I've talked on the phone with a few billionaire GMI members who are also my friends almost every time. This is what everyone wants to happen. People care about this, so they all want it to happen. Technology-wise, there are a lot of other ways to look at this, but the truth is that people have been like this with high interest rates and a slow business cycle as EISM has been moving along. A lot of people on Twitter are saying things like, oh my god, the markets are all-time high, what is everyone so upset about? Talk to real people whose debts, interest payments, or credit cards are like that. Talk to companies that need to borrow money that aren't tech companies with AI ratings and no debt. It has been really hard for a while to deal with all of this stuff. There haven't been rates this high in a very long time. Interest rates changed at a very fast rate. Right now, inflation is way below interest rates. In this case, real rates are way too low. It's felt by people. People can't yet spend their own money on what they want, but soon they will be able to. It's coming. There are changes in the business cycle. You business owners who see how slow the cycle is and wonder why the stock market is going to all-time highs, but your company isn't yet. Don't worry, it will all come together. Things are going to get a lot better. Liquidity is what moves the stock market. You and I both make money because of the business cycle. That's about to get better. So cheers. Wishing you a wonderful 18 months ahead. Right now, this is the banana zone. I also put out something on X that was about SUI. I'm on the foundation board of the cryptocurrency token SUI. Okay, I'm selling it, but I'm not really. Things I don't think will go up are not what I talk about. I've been talking about this for a while now. People have been warned that I believe SUI will be one of the chosen ones this time. And it's beginning to happen. SUI, it's now a lot better than anything else. What's more, it's doing better than Solana, which is my big bet. And I've picked Solana. I have 90% of my net worth in Solana, but SUI has some tokens because they're part of the foundation, so they're locked up and all that. I'm not going to sell though. Not really, some of them are against the law. I'm not going to sell, I've been getting it myself because I believe it is the right one. It seems like it will do really well. Pal says in his video that the fact that TUI is a low float token is one of the main reasons people don't like it. But the CEO of Real Vision says that a low free float will mean that only a small amount of money is needed to drive prices through the roof during a full-blown crypto bull market, which he thinks we are about to enter. In a social media post from last month, Pal made similar points about low float, high fully diluted valuation coins. He said that these tokens might do better than the market during a bull market. The markets hate low float, high FTV tokens, Pal's post says. So they all fall on the initial float, usually by 70% plus as the market prices future unlocks and so on. In reality, most unlocks don't see big sales events anyway. Stock is a known fact. In this case, desire is the most important part. If there is real demand growth for a token, even in its early stages, it could come from network activity or even just speculation. In this case, demand will grow faster than supply, so the number will go up. As the bull market phases of crypto summer and crypto fall take hold, demand is rising across the board. This is called alt season. When the market is rising, tokens with low floats and rising demand will be more unevenly priced to the upside. It is widely believed that tokens with network growth and investment interest will do very well over the next 18 months. However, Pal makes the case in his post that these tokens should actually be avoided at all costs. Even though he doesn't name people in the post, SUI is still on his mind. Come back to the movie. What I like about SUI is they really want to do this. The team came from Facebook or Meta, where they worked on the Libra project that was shut down by all world governments. From the World Bank to the BICE to all the big central banks, they were told over and over again that they couldn't do this. The team left and they began. One group began Datto and the other began SUI. They rebuilt the move language they made just for this, and they put together a very complex chain. The point is that it's very fast. Last but not least, the chains